Hey everyone, it's Rihanna and welcome back to another film review. Today I'm going to be talking about Joy, which is the new biopic directed by David O. Russell, starring Jennifer Lawrence in the title role of Joy Monago, who was the woman that invented the magical mop. So Joy follows the character of Joy, and I can't believe how many times I'm going to be saying Joy in this review, from when she is a little girl making creations with paper, making little fences and trees, up until 17 years later in the winter of 1989 when she is divorced with 2 kids and an extremely dysfunctional family, and she's trying to hold her house together. The film kind of takes you from when she is this creative little girl to 17 years later when she's divorced and everything in between. So when her parents get divorced, when she gets married, when she gets divorced, when she has children. It's very choppy in terms of editing in the first half of this movie, and I felt it was quite out of place timing wise and really scattered the pacing in this film. It was very off. Although I didn't particularly like the editing and pacing of the first half of this film, I liked seeing her transition from this creative little girl to someone whose life has just got in the way of all of her dreams and her creations. All of us can relate to Joy as a character, as literally we all have problems that get in the way of our dreams. She has 2 kids, she's divorced, she has a dysfunctional family, but against all odds, Joy makes it. She makes something of herself, and I love seeing that in a female character. She's strong, but she's also vulnerable, and she's smart, and I think Jennifer Lawrence did her perfectly. I think without Jennifer Lawrence as the title role of Joy, a lot of things would not have worked in its favour. I do think this film is quite important for both men and women to see, especially women, because we are told in today's society that we can't do things so often, and that's what happens to Joy's character in this film. She's told she can't do something. She's told that she shouldn't have been told she could do something. She's told that she shouldn't have been encouraged to do something, and I just think that's wrong. So I do think Joy is an important film to see, and I respect David O. Russell as a director for telling this story. Speaking of David O. Russell as director, as much as I respect him for making this film, I do think the directing was one of the weakest parts of this film. I felt like the comedic timing was off, I felt like some of the lines in the film were off, and I don't think some of the lines were delivered as well as they could have been. Jennifer Lawrence, as I said, was fantastic in the film, but I don't think she was as great as she could have been. As you've probably heard in every single other review you've seen of Joy on YouTube, the second half of this film is where it picks up, when Bradley Cooper's character, Neil Walker, comes into the picture. He wasn't in the film as much as I would have liked him to have been, because I think he was great in the film. I thought him and Robert De Niro did great jobs as supporting actors, but obviously Joy, Jennifer Lawrence, is the star of the show, and I love the fact that they focus mostly on her. Apart from Jennifer Lawrence's performance in this film, I think I much preferred the production side rather than the script and the directing of this film. I love the cinematography, I love the costume design, I love the musical score and the soundtrack used, I love the production design of this film. It's being set in the 90s, and I love having that throwback. I definitely feel like the production side was definitely stronger than the writing and the script. Speaking of the writing and the script of Joy, I found the trailers to be actually quite funny, and I expected there to be a lot more comedy in this film. Whether there was comedy and I missed it by a mile, I don't know, but I didn't find a lot of Joy funny like I expected to. I was actually watching the Hollywood Reporter Directors Roundtable of 2015 before I went to go see Joy, and David O. Russell was talking about how it's so difficult to be different in filmmaking today, and I think that's what he was trying to do with the first half of this movie, with the editing and with the storytelling of the first half. And sometimes I don't think different is good, and that's what happened with the first half of Joy. I really didn't like this movie as much as I wanted to. I still liked it. I still think it's an important film to see. I thought Jennifer Lawrence's performance was great in the film, but I was disappointed with Joy. I thought I would love this film, and I just didn't. All that aside, is Joy worth going to see in the cinema? As beautiful as the cinematography is, I would only say go see this in the cinema if you're a massive David O. Russell fan, if you're a massive Jennifer Lawrence fan, or if you're really interested in the story and liked the trailers. I'm going to be giving Joy a draw. So what are your guys' thoughts on the film Joy? Let me know what you thought of it down below in the description, and if you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I'll be putting on lots more TV reviews and movie reviews for you guys very soon. That's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!